Awesome, brother. How are you guys?
Good, good. How you doing there?
I'm doing great, man. Blessed.
Where are you joining us from tonight?
Actually, I guess I'll be
What was that? We kind of lost you for a second.
I'm here at Sindalu BJJ at our gym.
Awesome, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. It's great to hear from you. You guys got the first event out of the way, the first cartel clash. Let's jump right into it. What was that day like?
It was very stressful just because we had some situations where guys were coming from out of state. So I wanted to make sure that everything aligned and make sure that everyone had fun. Everything worked out for everybody. So it was stressful, but it was very very fun.
What was your feeling about the overall process of the event, getting everything started? I know that it's always up your ahead, and then actually trying to get that first match on the mat is so hard.
I was stressed out. Don't get me wrong, because I wanted to make sure that everyone had a good time, make sure that everything went well. Um, but yeah, just the night before, of course, I couldn't sleep, so I was just in my thoughts a lot.
And looking back at that first event, what's your initial takeaways from how it went?
To be honest, I would say it went 99% to how I wanted it to go. So I'm very happy with the results. I had a lot of great feedback from a lot of people. People are already asking me when the next event is, and I'm just motivated. It was a great turnout, great matches. A lot of people from different parts of the state, different states came through. So it was. We felt blessed that everybody was able to be a part of it.
We are joined by Alex Solis, Jiu Jitsu Kartel, trains out of Sindalu, DJ. Hopefully, we're going to be able to remove him from the stage for just a second, and we'll see if we're able to add Alex back. Wanted to kind of get his thoughts on how that first event went. I think we nope, he just went away. Let's see if he comes back. But I wanted to just get a couple thoughts on how that first event went, and then, like I said, I think he has an announcement, a little more details for us about the second event. Looking forward to seeing an uptick in the new year. That would be a real positive around here. If we can get Alex back in here real quick.
What's going on, brother? Sorry.
Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think I can hear you now, sir.
Okay, awesome. Sorry. Later, guys.
Okay, we had lost you there. We were talking about the first event, Cartel Clash 1.
Yes, sir.
Overall, you said it went about 99% how you thought it would.
Yes, everything went pretty much according to
What's that
plan.
1% then? What needs to improve?
I would say better DJ. Um, Possibly. There was a couple of hiccups when it came to the music. But that was pretty much it. Everything else went according to plan. We were able to push 46 matches within. We were scheduled to have it done by 5 p.m. We were done by 4:45, so we were 15 minutes ahead of time.
Oh, that's always nice. It actually worked out according to plan. Usually you don't get that on the first run.
Yeah, of course. So for the next one, we're trying to shoot for 50 matches, trying to keep it in the same time.
It didn't feel like a long day. That number does feel good and solid.
Oh yeah, my back was hurting so bad. I was tired. It was and then of course we still have to clean up afterwards, you know what I mean? So that's kind of we were there for approximately 12 hours total, but it was just a great turnout.
And now you mentioned the second one already almost right away. What's the design? What's the thought process? Do we have anything on paper on stone yet?
Yes, I've already had the location booked. I have the date set. Um, we're just waiting for it to be announced. We haven't announced it to anyone yet, so today would be the first time that anyone should hear our next event date.
Do you guys have a plan release or are you ready to announce it?
I can announce it with you. I would love to announce it here with you.
Yeah, yeah, let's go. What can everybody look forward to? What date do they need to be ready?
All right, March 7th, Saturday. It's going to be Kartel Klash 2. We're going to have more awards. We're going to have a kids main event. We're going to have a teens main event. And then, of course, an adults main event. The prizes are going to be top team. Additional is going to be submission of the night, fight of the night. March 7th will be the date, 9 o'clock. First match estimated to end by 5 p.m. Um, we already have a lot of people that are showing interest that keep asking us when the next one is. So that's what we're gonna do, and then in return, what we're gonna do is obviously we're not gonna charge any of the fighters to compete. We are gonna raise money to approximately the goal is to be able to get 300 backpacks and getting ready for the summer for kids that return to school.
So we're also going to have a fundraising element to the event
Yes, everything that we do
or
goes back to
charity
the
element,
community.
excuse me.
Yeah, so everything that we do goes back to the community. Nothing goes to our pocket. Everything that we do is we try to give back in one way, shape, or form, with either sponsoring kids to do tournaments, um, doing toy drives, food drives. This one we're gonna help, help with backpacks, and the money that's left over, we're gonna try to help. Start saving jackets and sweaters for the winter, for veterans that need it, and for homeless people as well.
Can you repeat that last part?
Which
It glitched out one more time.
no, that's okay. So what our goal is to raise money to get backpacks and school supplies for the kids. The funds that are left over after we hit that goal is we're gonna use those funds to raise to get coats and sweaters for homeless and for veterans.
Are tickets going to be available prior to the door?
Yes, we're gonna be partnering with the company. That way, everyone can purchase their tickets online. And then we will, starting January 2nd, we're gonna submit
Oh,
on our Instagram a link. That way, people can start dropping their applications, so we can start matchmaking.
where do people need to start submitting those applications to?
So people can submit their letter of interest on our Jiu Jitsu Kartel page on Instagram, and then January 2nd, we're gonna release the link, and then people can start filling out the application, and then we're gonna start matchmaking end of January.
The pacing was to your liking. The show went 99% the way you wanted to, 15 minutes early than you expected. Are there any adjustments to the rules or any other adjustments that everyone should be aware of?
Yes. So we had, I believe, like 15 matches that went to a draw. That's not going to happen this time. What we're going to do is we're going to have a way to tie break. We're going to either go to EBI rules. So we'll release more information on that. But every match will have a winner and a loser.
You're a full blown promoter now at this point and fully engulfed in the jujitsu world. Also, charity, like you said, giving back. You have a day job. Do you feel busy yet?
Oh yeah, I'm very very busy. But it's kind of crazy because now that we finished the first event, life has slowed down tremendously. So now like it kind of just feels weird not to be doing a whole lot. So I'm excited to get back into it.
Doing more for jujitsu, doing it for the community. We know that you wanted to get the community more active. March is going to be the first event. Is there a tentative number of events you're hoping to do this year?
Yes, I want to do one in March, and then do another one in June, and then from there, depending on how that goes, I may want to probably do another one probably in September. So every 3 months.
Okay, every 3 months. All right. The first one, it sounded like it got a lot of positivity. What were the reactions and the feedback that you felt was most valuable that you got?
Just that there were exciting matches. The matchmaking was great. The energy was amazing. Everything went according to plan. People weren't there all day. Um, People liked just the energy of the event. Um, it was just a great turnout. Great to see the community come together, and at the end of the day, we do this for the community. That's what we're here for.
Whether it's the amateur kickboxing, the amateur Muay Thai, amateur grappling, the professional grappling, some of these combat sports, it's few and far between how many events we actually have, how many competitions we have. So I appreciate what you're doing because especially in the grappling world, I think it's the more the better. We get to be able to have these athletes here active locally.
Of course, of course.
Big things coming. It sounds like from Jiu Jitsu Kartel. Hopefully, they're able to do it an event every 3 months. Beginning of the year, be on the lookout for the link January 2nd. If you want to be involved in the second event, we'll have more details at cageminds.com as soon as they're released. Alex, thank you for taking some time out of your night and actually stepping away from the mats for a few minutes for this.
Of course. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. If you guys need anything, any ideas, shoot them our way. We're here to help you guys out.
You have a good night, sir.
Let them, Micah. Thank you.